Good afternoon. This is your girl, Lady J. But listen up. I'm all about building healthy relationships. And this is for somebody because I think that we battle and we have a lot of internal conflict with ourselves on whether we should stay or we should go. And most of the time we based our decisions on how it's going to make somebody else feel. I'm not playing no more games of pretending or feeling like I got to stay in a place where there's no growth. Like, I am somebody who is constantly working on herself, and I want better for myself. I never want anybody to feel sorry for me or feel sorry for the things that I go through, because I know that it is helping me to become a better version. And it's also helping me to change my perspective of how I see a situation, a person, even life in general. I'm no longer lowering my standards just to make everybody feel comfortable about me. I am who I am. And I have become this person because I did the necessary work on myself. Like, it takes guts to sit down with yourself and face your demons. To sit down with yourself and face your shadow side. Not everybody wants to do that because it requires for you to deal with your own shit. Instead of pointing fingers, making everybody else part of the problem, when you're the biggest problem. I'm no longer trying to force relationships to work. It's either it's going to work or it's not going to work. I'm not trying to force situations to change if I'm meant to walk away from it. I'm at a place in my life that if it doesn't unfold naturally, then that means it's not for me. I've already experienced the drama, the disrespect, the bare minimum, people who don't see my worth. I've experienced being betrayed, lied to. So I refuse to ignore the red flags in people. And I'm going to hold people accountable whether they like it or not. Because you can't be part of my team or be part of my intimate circle if you still got some shit that you're refusing to see. Because again, I'm all about growth. I'm all about adding. So when you begin to try to subtract from me, then I'm going to cut you completely out of my life. And I'll never look back again because I don't have a reason to. I know that people are not going to like the new me, the new version of me. And there'll be a lot of false allegations about me. Who gives a damn? Because people are going to speak or throw dirt in, on your name. No matter how perfect you try to be, no matter how good of a person you try to be, people are always going to find something about you to talk about. I have transmuted every negative experience into a positive, powerful movement. I have learned to stabilize my mental and emotional state. What this means is that I have inner calm and self-awareness. And I am resilient to making better life choices. I'm a force to be reckoned with. And it's only because I have been forced to stand in my truth, to not back down from what I believe in. And when I tell you that growth stings like a bee, growth stings like a bee. Because you have conditioned yourself with these false beliefs. And now when truth stares you dead in the face, you now have to stand in it. Listen to me. Don't allow people to manipulate you. Get you to bend where you should stand. Get you to feel bad about choosing you. Because people would rather for you to choose them and their bullshit and their toxic ways than to choose you and walk away. And it's crazy because that's just how people are. They want you to stick around until they are ready to change. To stick around until the situation changes. Hold a seat for them. To have faith in them, even when they don't have faith in themselves. Be careful of people like this, because they don't mean well. I used to chase people down, looking for love. I used to be a pick me, pick me, pick me. Do you see me? Like a little girl, looking for someone to complete me. But when I begin to heal parts of me that had these urges, I realized that the thing that I was looking for was already within me. Love, I already had. And I didn't need to be picked when all I had to do was choose myself. I didn't need anybody to see me, because I see myself for the first time. I didn't need anybody to complete me because I was made whole. I became content with being alone. And that's so beautiful, because then you don't rely on outside influences. You're now tapped in. You know yourself. And you're grateful that you took the time out to get to know you. And now that you're in this space of being complete, you don't hunger or thirst or chase for what you already have. What I'm trying to say is that this is for someone, or many of you, who has yet to find yourself, who is still running the streets trying to find people to fill up the empty spaces that can be filled up by you. You just need to take some time out of your busy schedule and face parts of you that needs your attention. One day at a time, you'll begin to realize that the only thing that you missed out on wasn't people, it was you. Until next time, this is your girl, Lady J. You be blessed, and again, happy Black History Month. May you rise up on this day and see yourself for the first time in a long time. Till next time, peace.